backstage at the Luminosity Trance Gathering with Adam Ellis, who is going to close the main stage area. So, Adam, would you like to tell us how things started for you? Why did you decide to go in trance and start producing with trance? Are you were a raver and you were going out a lot and you just got inspired from it?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I started going clubbing and, well, started going trance clubbing anyway in about 2007, and then I moved to Ibiza, and I fell in love with trance, and I just knew that I wanted to produce it, and yeah, the rest is history really. Like, it's taken a long time to get where I am, but yeah, I love it, and listening to it was not enough. I needed to do something extra.
Which track you believe was the one that inspired you the most?
Not really one track, to be honest with you. More like a selection of tracks.
Would you like to mention that?
I'm trying to think. The track that got me into trance was Mario Picotto, Komodo. I remember listening to that in Gatecrasher, and yeah, what a track. But it's just the whole feeling and the atmosphere and just how it makes me feel, and I knew that listening was not enough.
Okay, yeah, and which track of yours was the biggest success, the one that brought you at the center of the scene?
Well, obviously Napalm Poet, that got me to where I am now. I guess, I don't know, like Bullet in a Gun was, it did quite well, and then Napalm Poet. I think it's about being consistent. You can have one good track, but if you have one good track, you might get a bit of hype for a while, but you need to carry it on. And that's what I've been really trying to do, just keep out pumping the quality tracks, and yeah, that's it really.
You have many releases on various record labels. You have releases on Subculture. Are
Yep.
you good friends with Subculture then?
Yes.
Would you like to mention
Well,
and other labels that you have worked with?
I mean, Subculture and Carnage are my main two labels. My first release was on Brian Carnage's label, Napalm Poet obviously. And I built a relationship with Brian, and obviously then built a relationship with Subculture. And my manager, I think he owns half of Subculture. I'm not quite sure there, but he's involved. I think he owns Subculture with John, and yeah, I got given a chance. And the rest is history, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And would you like to tell us what other things are coming from your side then?
Lots of different things, mainly focusing on originals this year. Some collabs, doing a collab with Menno de Jong, which I'm really excited about.
Oh.
One with the Neptune Project, who are for me probably the best musicians in the scene, along with Giuseppe and Above and Beyond. So it's an honour to work with them. And just just lots of new originals, just lots of new material, trying to keep it varied, but just kind of trying to keep the quality up, and yeah, just keep doing what I've been doing basically.
From which things are you inspired to write your music then?
It's a tricky question. It's a number of different things. Obviously, my love for trance music, my friends have a lot of, like, they give me a lot of inspiration. Like, I want to do well for them in a way. It's weird to explain, but just I love trance so much, and like I just want to do well. That's all. I want to make good music that people enjoy. That's all it is for me.
What's your opinion about those producers who take just templates and they turn them?
I mean, I used to have quite a strong opinion on it, but I'll be completely honest with you. I'd rather just focus on myself rather than worrying about other people. I used to worry about other people and like get nowhere. Now I'm just focused on myself. Like, with all due respect, I'm not bothered about anyone else. Like, that's not being disrespectful. I want to concentrate on myself and move forward in my own career. And I was negative in the past when I was younger, and I've grown up a lot, and I've just learned to realise that if you concentrate on yourself rather than others, you'll get further. And that's just what I'm trying to do at the minute. So I'll be on. I have opinions about other people, but as far as my music goes, it's not
about specific, it's more about the attitude of someone. They say, okay,
yeah,
I want to be a successful DJ, what can I have to do? I have to have a lot
music,
of production.
yeah, they have to have a lot of production.
So for that reason, they go to the internet, they search for a template, they just put maybe an original melody. I don't know if even the melody is original.
But the thing is, what you've got to realise is that there's so many different levels of using templates, using engineers, buying tracks, having a full track and getting help. And to be honest with you, I just can't be bothered with it all anymore. I'm not bothered. I just want to concentrate on myself.
Exactly.
And I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being arrogant at all. But I've worried about too many people in the past. And like I said, like I'd rather just say right now that I just want to concentrate on myself.
Exactly. And are you gonna carry on the uplifting side? Are you gonna do what James Dimon, for instance, doing by doing some side tech stuff?
Listen, the sound I'm going to focus on is the sound that I've that you know me for now, uplifting with a harder edge. When I get a little more comfortable, I will slow it down maybe for a few tracks. I want to be varied, but my heart lies with the stuff that you know me for now. I don't like psytrance, to be honest with you. I think technically it's absolutely brilliant, but it's not for me. Like I don't really enjoy it, and I want to make the music that I love, and that's important to me. And I'll never make music for someone else. I'll make it for me, and I know that's an attitude that a few other people that I quite look up to take. And I'm not just saying it because they say it. It's what I believe. Like, I'll not make music just to satisfy anyone else. I'll make it for me, and I'll hope that people like it. But I make when I get in the studio, whatever comes out, and it's very hard to go in with a plan. So I just tend to go in and whatever comes out really.
So you are self-taught then as producer?
Yeah, I learned myself, yeah. It took a long time. But don't get me wrong, I got a lot of help from people along the way, as in feedback, using forums, watching tutorials. But yeah, it's taken me a long time to get where I am.
But you reach such a high position now. You are playing first time in the Netherlands. This is your debut here, eh?
Yeah.
Do you have other debuts? Do you have other events after Luminosity then?
Can't say where, but I'm making my debut in Ireland. There's so many upcoming gigs, like, and I don't want to give too much away, so I'll just leave it at that, I think. Your
connection with the digital media, with the social media, are you giving a lot of time to reply to the people? Are you always in front of your computer to answer to their questions? Or?
It's hard, man. Like I like to engage with fans and build a relationship, and social media is important. Nowadays, you've got to be the whole package. You've got to produce, you've got to DJ, you've got to promote yourself.
And the radio show?
Yeah, the radio show's building. It's called The Void at the minute. I'm going to carry on running it for a while. In the future, I plan to create a brand, but that's a long, long way off. So at the minute, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing and just try and keep on building, and that's it, yeah.